Do not want to eat that. That was a funny taste to it. Hey guys, and welcome back or to my channel. It is about 10:30 in the morning. I am so exceptionally hungry. So today I'm only eating childhood foods that I hated. We're going to find out whether I still hate them. This may be a day where I am very consistently hungry, or whether my taste buds have changed and I actually now like them. If you didn't know, I did used to be a very fussy eater, and I did struggle with an eating disorder known as ARFID, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. Just gonna sit down. I struggled with that for a long time, but I am a much better eater now, which is obviously good. So hopefully we'll find out that I actually do like these things and don't hate them. It is 10:30 now. I am very hungry because my phone was out of battery. Obviously I had to wait till my phone was charged to be able to record this for you, so I've had to wait for my breakfast, and I've been up since about 6:30 because I'm on the early shift at work tomorrow, so I have to get up early today to be able to sleep tonight to wake up early. Very complicated. I am the only one that thinks like this. My colleagues will just sleep whenever. I'm very hungry now. I'm very much looking forward to my breakfast, so I do hope it's nice because it's Nesquik. I was talking about it to my colleagues the other day, you know, it's actually called Nesquik, and I was saying chocolate balls because Nesquik also refers to the chocolate powder you use to make chocolate milk. So when somebody says Nesquik, how do you know they mean the cereal? So I think there should be a better name for this. I don't know, chocolate nuggets, something like that. I hated these as a child. I love Cocoa Pops, love chocolate flavoured things, but these were too crunchy for me. They were too hard. I didn't like them. Let's give them another go. Also, if some of these things you did like as a child or you don't like now, you know, that is entirely your opinion. You know, you can feel free to share that, but obviously be kind. Like, everybody's entitled to have their own opinion. It's not a massive deal that I didn't like Nesquik, you know what I mean? Just saying. However, something that I do know people will definitely disagree on is the fact I'm going to have hot milk, because I don't really fancy cold milk today. It's a bit of a cold day, so I don't want cold milk. I want something warm for breakfast. So yes, that does mean I put milk in the bowl first to be able to put it in the microwave. I think I'll put too much milk in, far too much milk in. That's just lukewarm. It needs to be a bit hotter. It's smaller than I remember, obviously, because I've got bigger, unless they actually have got smaller. I expected them to be about golden nugget size. Make the bottom layer mushy and the top layer crunchy. That is the best way to have cereal. Just in case anybody has noticed, if you watch my past few videos, I have said that I am giving up chocolate for Lent. It is currently a few days after Lent. Obviously this is chocolate cereal. I've not given up chocolate yet. I'm going to go a few days past Easter to make up for these few days because I knew I was filming this today. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and get through this chocolate cereal and then give up chocolate for about 40 days-ish. I'm really vibing with this today. I like my curly hair. I took it out of plaits because I slept in plaits last night. I took it out of plaits and I thought, oh, I don't like this. So I put it up like this and now I'm really vibing with it. I feel like a bad bee today. I feel like a bad to be honest. And I wanted to get up, feel motivated, put on like sort of a businesswoman suit sort of thing. I've literally got a shirt on, that's it. Doesn't really go very well, but I'll put a shirt on because I'm trying to try and feel like a bad today. I'm gonna have a breakfast whilst my phone charges, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and do some admin bits, spend quite a bit of money because it's my dad's 50th in a month, so I'm getting organised for that today, which I don't really want to do, but I also need to do it so that things will arrive on time and just feel like a proper badass businesswoman. That is the vibes we want for today. Anyway, that was a complete and utter tangent. I can tell why I disliked it. This is not my favourite cereal. Probably would not buy it again. I either like a cereal to be really crunchy or really soft, and this seems to sit in the middle. The chocolatey coating is really soft and sticky, but the inside is sort of crunchy and hard, and that's soft. And then the crunch is hard. Maybe it'd be better with cold milk.
It's a day later now, and I can confirm that it is nicer with cold milk.
And it's not bad, but I would prefer Cocoa Pops. Why is the phone ringing? If the phone does not come up with a name, then I don't answer it, to be honest. And I've not left a message. I just think people that know me would bring my mobile. Who rings the house phone? Who rings the house phone? That is not what I was saying. I'm going to watch TV, eat the cereal, and get back to you when it is lunchtime. I've just got some water as well, if I didn't say.
All finished.
As you can tell, it's just gone 2:30. It's definitely lunchtime. I'm quite hungry again now. What have we got then?
Got this little chocolate yogurt. I think I might have that later. And I've got some Lunchables. I always just wanted to get these because I felt like it was the thing that was cool to have.
I have got my dressing gown on now because it's quite cold. As I was just saying downstairs, if you were the child that had a Lunchable in your lunchbox at primary school, you were cool. Like, it was cool to have one of these. And I used to get really excited when my mum bought me one, but I used to have to sit on the side and force myself to eat it. I just genuinely didn't like them. It was like crackers and ham. It just tasted weird. And to be honest, it still sounds quite weird. Ham, cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers I get, but putting ham in there as well, not fully sold on. Then I've also got some roast beef Monster Munch. Love pickled onion, love flaming hot, always hated roast beef. Also these are Aldi's version because I couldn't find any proper Monster Munch. This is my lunch. It smells weird. Also as a child I only ever liked orange cheese, like Lancashire or, I don't know. I'm not an expert on cheese, but pretty much Lancashire. Not even Lancashire. Oh, the orange one. I liked orange cheese. That was all I liked. I absolutely hated white cheese like this. So that cheese smells disgusting. And the crackers smell really weird as well, almost oaty. They don't even really look like how I'd expect them to look. I thought they'd be a bit more beige, orangey. You know what I mean? Not a fan of the smell of those. That is 100% the worst flavour in the pack, and that is my dad's favourite as well. Put that in my mouth and just instantly tasted like, nope, do not want to eat that, no. However, I also feel like after it's gone down a bit, I feel like if I keep eating it, I'll get used to it. Really not my favourite. Tea. I used to just use all the crackers and stack it all the way up and try and eat it in one go. Is that what everybody did, or was I just a weird child? There's definitely something weird about that. I like the texture. I feel like I need to try them all separately because there's something in it that tastes weird. At first bite of cheese tastes like absolutely nothing, but that second one did have a bit of a tang, so I'm a bit confused. The ham tastes like ham. I don't know what it is that tastes weird. Maybe it's just the cheese and the cracker together. And because it is for children, it's not like overly flavourful, but at the same time, this was very, very flavourful for my palate as a child, and it was just too overwhelming for me. This is not an adult snack. I would not go, oh, let's get a Lunchable. Some people may do, that's totally fine, but yeah, I wouldn't be rushing to the supermarket for another one of these. However, I would much rather have the Lunchable than these roast beef crisps. I don't think it's a cracker that has a funny taste to it. I am going to try and enjoy this and then get back to you at tea time, which I'm actually pretty excited for. Any guesses on what it is? I actually ended up getting really, really into them. Thoroughly enjoyed. I'm just sad they're all gone now. It's 5 to 6 and that means tea time. There we go. Baked beans with sausages. Assuming I'm just going to put it in the microwave. Okay. Here we go again. Forgot to put this on. Tell you what, I can smell it from there and I'm really not loving it. Put my toast down. Okay, so now I've got my beans and sausage. In the smell of this just reminds me of bad times. I liked beans, but I used to tell my parents I didn't like beans because I didn't want to eat them. But if we went to a restaurant and they offered me beans, I really, really liked them. But beans and sausage was not a vibe. Even the smell is just making me feel sick. I remember my cousin used to have this at my grandma's house every single possible time she could. She'd always ask for beans and sausage and I'd sit there and be like, yeah, beans and sausage is gross. I was so stuck for a meal as well. I was asking around, I was like, what was your favourite meal when you were a kid and stuff? And my colleague said beans and sausage and I was like, oh my gosh, I used to hate beans and sausage. So that's why we've ended up with this. So the beans don't even taste like beans because they taste like the sausage. And yet the sausage doesn't taste like sausage because it's just like mush that melts in your mouth. You can't really bite into it. They're so strange. So many people love them though. So strange. I've also got my orange juice because I absolutely hated orange squash as a child. I always used to have blackcurrant. Hated orange juice. If I went round to my friend's house and they gave me orange juice, I'd be like, ha ha ha. Thanks. And I wouldn't drink it. I mean, I'd still prefer blackcurrant, but it's not that bad. I'm not scared of it anymore. I've also got some toast. Obviously know that I like toast, but people keep telling me that they had beans and sausage with toast, so that's what I've got. But it's not really toast, it's a burger bun. They were going out of date, so I had to have them. How toasted do you like your toast though? As I like mine pretty much like warm bread just as it's about to turn. I hate it when it goes fully brown. It is better on bread. I might have to go make some more toast.
There we go, I finished my beans and toast and sausage. Obviously I did eat them, however I did bring ketchup up with me because I thought it might be a bit plain. Actually it was alright, I didn't use the ketchup. And now I have a little yoghurt for dessert. I was in Aldi anyway, obviously they didn't have Cadbury dairy milk yoghurt pots, but I thought this was just as good. I also thought these were really cool to have. I remember being ill and my mum being like, oh, buy something because you're ill, and I got a dairy milk yoghurt pot and I absolutely hated it, but I ate it because I thought it was something I should like. So let's find out whether I like this. Back to the bad angle. It smells very chocolatey, probably a good sign. I used to like beans and pretended I didn't. I used to dislike chocolate yogurts but pretended that I did. Where does that mentality come from? Yogurt's good, chocolate button is also good. Now together. Way better than I remembered. Maybe it's because it's not Cadbury's, but I really do quite like this. It was only 49p as well. There we are guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you've enjoyed it and I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. Let me know what foods you disliked as a child though. I think there's also the ham in the shape of a bear that I didn't like. Is there anything that you didn't like? I think I would pretty much have all of it again, you know. The only thing is the roast beef Monster Munch. I would not opt for them again. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!